Fast cars, beautiful people, VIPs, where else could I be but the Aston Martin dealership down here in Wilmslow. And tonight, the Cheshire Socialites are putting on a spectacular VIP event. Let's go and have a look. I am joined here by the stunningly beautiful Stacey, who you might recognise from the Real Housewives of Cheshire. But what you may not know is Stacey is an incredibly talented artist. Stacey, I love your work.
You just said all of that. Thank you.
It's true. I love your work, but tell me a little bit, how on earth do you go about painting something so huge? Is it not overwhelming?
So basically, I'll let you into a secret. I actually painted this in my underwear. I know, there's a story for you. I painted this in my underwear. It's clearly too big a piece for me to just paint by hand. But yeah, this is, I painted since I was a child. I used to paint and sketch and draw with my grandfather. It's always been there. I went to art college. But you go off and you have children, you get married, and life goes in different directions. And it's been so good to have the opportunity over the last few years, with the profile of the show, to get back into the artwork and just get out there with the profile alongside the Housewives of Cheshire, which is, it's amazing. And just show everybody, I am an artist as well.
And
really.
this is is this your second exhibition?
Yeah, sorry, this is the second exhibition. First exhibition was for charity. That was to raise funds for Child Bereavement UK, Coffee Craig Street Kitchen, and Action on Addiction. All three charities very close to my heart. I literally painted, sold out in one charity auction, and gave all funds to each charity.
Sleek, expensive and beautiful. No, not the new DB11. Incredible. Jenny Powell.
I'm only up to a DB9.
Only.
I haven't got a DB9, but I mean that's the only one. Jeremy Upson, I remember him talking about DB9s. And I don't know much about cars, so yeah. But I know I used to, on the Wheel of Fortune, we used to give cars away, but they weren't
DB11s.
They weren't DB11s.
No. And you used to do Top of the Pops back in the day. Are you still into your music?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I've got a music show, a vintage show. Because I'm vintage, and that's sort of 80s, 90s music that I do.
That's not vintage, is it really?
Oh, I don't know. You asked my daughter, and apparently it is. So that's called Ladies Lounge. So it isn't just for ladies though. Men are invited. So maybe I'll invite you.
I think you should. Now, a little Dicky Bird tells me that you may be having a special celebration coming up soon.
Well, I'm 50. I know. Fall down on the floor in shock.
I am.
Yeah, so I'm 50. I've been in TV since I was 16. So I've done 34 years. This is my 34th year, so I'm gonna, there's a couple of things coming out in a few, in the press. I know that's nice, gorgeous articles, pictures. That's all I'm saying.
Well,
so I'm gonna do that.
All I'm gonna say is this place is full of boys' toys, but if you are looking for a toy boy, you know where to go. Forget your Real Housewives of Cheshire. I have got the real Cheshire Socialite here with me right now. Joe from Cheshire Socialites. Joe, what an amazing event.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're
very
welcome.
pleased with it.
I'm pleased because you have got some serious VIPs here from the Cheshire set tonight, haven't you? Just tell everyone who's here.
We've got Stacey from the Real Housewives of Cheshire. We've got Jenny Powell from the days of Top of the Pops.
How lovely is she?
She's amazing. And we have quite lots of people from the Manchester Storm here tonight, the ice hockey as well. And we also have special guests, she's coming in a while, Sarah Jane Dunn from Hollyoaks.
Fabulous. Well, that's amazing. But also, I have to say, the great and the good of the business world are here as well. So your events really do have a networking focus on them, don't they?
Yes, they very much do, yeah. What we try and do is have fun. So we're all about social and networking in one. We try and bring people together, always, at every event, if it's a networker or a social. We always use local businesses for like suppliers and things like that, so there's a lot of people here tonight.
And it's great to see so many local businesses represented. You've also got a lot of support from the local business community.
Yes, we do. We very much do. and it's just all about helping each other out. That's what really we're all about. But along the way, we make a lot of friends.
Now, I go to a lot of networking events, and I have to say, seldom are they as glamorous as this. So when networking in Cheshire, it is a little bit more like a Hollywood after-show party.
Well, we are known to be different. So this evening is all about obviously coming together with Aston Martin, but we've just want a twist. So the twist this evening is we're looking all glam, but we're here to network, and we are here to have a good time.
Joe, it's a fantastic event. I hope it's the first of many large-scale events that you do here in Cheshire, and I hope you invite me back to sample more of your great champagne.
Thank you.
Fast but by no means furious, this incredible DB6 is the centrepiece of tonight's event. This beautiful car wasn't actually the one in the Bond movies, but if I get a chance, I will be taking it out and have a license to thrill later on this evening.
Bond. James Bond.
So I'm here next to the Aston Martin with Bond, Simon Bond. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, thank you very much.
Now, it's fair to say you don't only have a striking resemblance to a good-looking, dapper English gent, which obviously you are, but people might recognise you from quite a few TV appearances, is that right?
Yeah, I was in Silent Witness, the last series. I was in Star Wars 7, Wonder Woman, and I'm currently in a play in London called The Colourful Greens.
And tell me a bit about the play.
The play is, I play a detective, and I take down this very strange family called the Greens. And yeah, it's great. It's a great play. So it's a black comedy. It's good. It's good fun.
Good.
Yeah.
And is this your Aston Martin?
Sadly, no.
Well, I'm here with the good-looking Ashley, but you may not know him as a good-looking guy. He may be a bit of a rogue in your eyes because he's also a fantastic actor of Hollyoaks. So, are you going to give us anything away? What happens?
Well, I'm in the middle of a bit of a fair at the moment. I can't say much more than that. It's an ugly place to be. It's what you got to do on soaps, though, isn't it? So
it is, but isn't it great to get stuck into something that's kind of a little bit, naughty?
Yeah, it is. You come out of work sometimes and you feel stressed out and worried about stuff, and then you go, oh no, it's fine, I'm okay.
Yeah.
It's just you're living and breathing this character, so yeah, it's a lot of fun.
The thing about Hollyoaks, I think, with other soaps is you've got an incredible loyal following that get really passionate about the characters. Have you encountered much of that?
Yeah, I've had a few strange times in my past. Like you say, when people are watching the show, enjoying it, learning from it. We do a lot of good work with the charities and helplines, and for that reason the show's done really well, so I'm proud of it.
Great show. Now, it's not just Hollyoaks that you're on, though. You are an entrepreneur, let's say, and just tell us a little bit about what you're doing outside of Hollyoaks.
Well, I own a club in Wilmslow called the Symposium. It's a live music cocktail club, and basically we open 8 till 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's basically the house of music around here, and it's all about the live music.
So if you are socialising in Cheshire and you're looking for somewhere to go, we'd highly recommend this as a dancing live music venue.
It's the only place to go around here, so yes, that's where you go on a Friday, Saturday night, and a Thursday for open mic night, so there you go.
Well, maybe I might try that a little bit later on, but in the meantime, thanks very much for coming.
Cheers,
and maybe we should go and see if we can pull in one of these cars.
Yeah.
The VIPs are here. The atmosphere is electric, and there is more champagne flowing than at a royal wedding. Yet, Cheshire Socialites certainly do know how to throw a great event. So, obviously being in Cheshire, it's all about good-looking boys. That's why I'm here tonight. But actually, I've been surpassed by these two lads from Manchester Storm. So you're both not Manchester born and bred, are you?
I'm from Stockholm, Sweden, so I'm a little bit closer than Lyndon over here. So, yeah.
And you have recently joined Manchester Storm from Canada. What team did you play for in Canada?
I played university out of Thunder Bay, Ontario. I live on the west in a small town called Lloydminster, Alberta.
And what do you think of the British League? Is it as good as the Canadian League?
Yeah, it's awesome. It's so much fun. The fans are incredible. It's unlike anything that we've experienced before. Come from a small town, so playing in Manchester in front of Manchester fans, you can't really get much better.
And is it still an incredibly violent game, or has it calmed down a bit?
I mean, it kind of looks more violent than it actually is. I think when you can skate and you can, control yourself out on the ice, I think it's, it kind of looks more violent than it actually is. So I've been able to stay healthy pretty much the whole year, so maybe been lucky, but who knows.
That's great. And are you guys going to win the league this year?
We just finished, actually. We finished second place, so that's pretty good for where we expected to be. We're really happy with our year, but next year we want to be a little bit better and we try and go for the title.
Fantastic. Well, unfortunately, the only ice I really understand is the ice inside the gin and tonic, so that's where I'm going next. So I told you that the only ice I understood was in a gin and tonic, so I went and got some. So Whitley Neal, based in Liverpool, make an incredible local gin and tonic, and it's really enjoyable. I highly recommend it. I'm here with the beautiful Lucy from the Individual Restaurant Group, who you may know under their brands such as Gino De Campo, Piccolinos and others. But today you're pushing something quite exciting, aren't you?
Yes, we are. We are promoting our Black Card.
And what does that give people?
10% back on what you spend, and you also get £20 gift.
And what's amazing about the event tonight is you're actually handing out those cards, and normally you have to earn those cards, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You do normally have to spend £2,500 a year, but we are handing them out on a special occasion tonight.
And I guess people that are in and around Cheshire will know your brands, but if they don't and they've been living in a desert, tell me just a couple of places where they could find your restaurants.
Oldley Edge, Hale, Stockton Heath. We've got them all over Cheshire.
And in Manchester city centre as well. In fact, the seafood pagliatelli at Gino De Campo is fantastic. It's one of my favourite ever. So, well, I'm sure you're pleasing everybody tonight with discount off their pizza and their food when they get home. So fancy me ending up with two beautiful women and a load of swimwear. It was inevitable. But Bamboa is a brand new designer swimwear range started by these two fantastic ladies. Do you want to tell us a little bit about your business?
Yeah, well, we've been going for just over a year, and we've done 3 ranges, which we're really proud of. It's really exciting, isn't it, Hel?
And I hear on the grapevine that maybe a few celebrities have already taken to your brand.
Yeah, there's a few celebrities. Don't want to mention any names.
Oh, okay, I will.
Yeah.
Now, if people like the range and they like the clothes, where can they look for more?
Online, we've got our website, Bamboa Swimwear.
It is possible occasionally I can put down the gin and tonic and have tea and cakes. And I'm here with a fabulous Emma from Lilo and Me, the Cheadle-based child-friendly tea rooms. Just tell us a bit about it.
So Lilo and Me started about 18 months ago, and the name comes from my son is called Liam, and my daughter, when she was a toddler, couldn't say his name properly, so she used to call him Lilo. So that's where the name comes from. And we have a tea room which is child friendly. We specialise in tots teas. We've got like a vintage play area. There's no iPad inside. The children love all the old retro toys.
And I am here with the delightful Sue from Enriched International. Now, Sue, we caught up a little earlier. We have a few mutual friends, don't we? But I didn't realise you were quite a big wig in aloe vera.
Yes.
Obviously, I know what that is, but for everyone that doesn't, could you tell us a bit about it?
Well, basically, aloe vera has been around for 5,000 years. Cleopatra used to use it, and it's amazing for your skin, your insides, calming complaints down, weight loss, just absolutely everything in health and well-being.
Rock and roll, everybody. I am here with Lee Williams, the incredible rock and roll artist.
Thank you.
I love what you've been doing here, and so you are creating portraits and putting them everywhere and anywhere, is that right?
Correct, yes, that's right.
And what I particularly like is sticking them on Converse trainers and walls. So Leo, you obviously are incredibly talented. Where can people find more of your stuff or purchase your stuff?
I have an online website, which is leewilliams.co.uk, nice and easy to find, and I'm all over social media. You can't not find me on social media.
It wouldn't be a Cheshire Socialite event without the finest dressed people in town, and they are here from Harris and Howard. How are you?
Very well, thank you.
Great to see you again.
And you too, Nick.
Now, a little Dicky Bird tells me you're not just doing the finest in suits and blazers anymore, you're also expanding into other areas.
Yeah, that's right.
What else are you doing now?
We have everything, really. right from box shorts to overcoats, including our own vagrants, wallets, belts, ties, cufflinks.
Boxer shorts, my all-time favourite. Just what every man needs around Cheshire. Harris and Howard, boxer shorts.
Made out of bamboo.
Bamboo? I was going to make a joke about wood, but I won't. So I am here with the incredibly fragrant Ali from Illumi, who has this incredible range of, well, what, smells?
It's home fragrance that is packed with pure essential oils, so they don't just look lovely, they actually smell lovely, but the essential oils that are inside of them have powers and make you feel good, make you feel relaxed as well. So
and how did you get into this?
Well, I am actually an interior designer, and I started it first as a gift to give to a client. Everyone loved it and asked could they purchase it, so it's just grown.
So Helen, I love to accessorise, okay? And I don't mind if it's male or female, as long as it's cool. And apparently, you're the lady I need to talk to, because you're the lady with the range. So before you accessorise me, do tell me, Helen, a little bit about your business.
Okay, I've been going about 5 years now. I have my own website, sell through there. I'm in a couple of local boutiques as well. Lots of sparkles, very fashion-led. I like to have like statement pieces, quite unique.
So the champagne has all been sipped, the goodie bags have been handed out, and the Cheshire Socialites are doing what they do best: networking, gossiping, and having a great glamorous night. I've been Mr. Deansgate, and this has been one of the best events I've attended in a long time. Special thanks to Aston Martin for putting it on. Please make sure you do like the Cheshire Socialites Facebook page and Instagram account, and we will see you at the next event.